Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Pittman and I'm going to be teaching you how to make homemade rosemary water. A lot of people use rosemary oil for hair growth, which I do, but the thing about rosemary oil is that you can only use it about once a week. But with rosemary water, you can use this every single day. I use my homemade rosemary water for detangling my hair, refreshing my curls, and for hair growth. This is super easy to make and I'll prove it to you. Let's jump in.
So here's a list of things you'll need. You'll need some fresh rosemary.
You really don't need a whole lot more than this. Go easy your first time around. It is such a flex to grow your own. So right now I'm grabbing about 10 sprigs.
I actually recommend that you go ahead and grow your own. If you go to the grocery store and buy rosemary, you can actually take off some of the leaves from the bottom, let it sit in water for 2 weeks, and then it'll start to root and you can put it in some soil and you can grow your own. That's called propagating. You can propagate your own rosemary. Buy it once and you'll never have to buy it again. You'll need a stove top, a small pot, a funnel, a medium bowl, and then the biggest bowl you can find. I'll explain why that's important later. And last but not least, you'll need a continuous spray bottle. That is my recommendation to you.
You're gonna bring a small pot of water to a boil. You don't have to be super exact with the amount of water. Just make sure you have enough water to fill your spray bottles entirely. After you rinse your rosemary, place the sprigs in the boiling water. There's no need to take off individual leaves. The entire plant has nutritional value for your body and for your hair, so just go ahead and put the whole thing in. Next, you'll boil this on high for about 3 minutes. Then after that, go ahead and turn the water down to a low simmer. If you keep the heat on too high for too long, the leaves can burn and too much water can evaporate. So treat boiling this rosemary similarly to how you would steep loose leaf tea. Next, I let it simmer for an additional 15 minutes. After this, remove the pot and turn the stove off. You're gonna wanna let it cool for at least 20 minutes before doing anything else with it.
All right, so for this next part, you're gonna need a strainer and a bowl and your new rosemary tea, and you're gonna take it to the sink. For this next part, you're gonna take your new rosemary tea, you're gonna pour it into the strainer, and underneath the strainer is going to be the bowl. It should either fall into the sink or into the bowl. This is your rosemary water. It's really that simple to make it. It has a little bit of a greenish yellow color at first, but after you put it in a spray bottle, it begins to look a little red or orange. However, you're gonna wanna let it cool before you package it up. I have made the mistake of prematurely putting it into a plastic bottle and seeing that melt. So make sure you let it cool. So as your rosemary water is cooling, I recommend that you have a continuous spray bottle. I got mine from Amazon and I highly recommend it. The reason why we're putting it in a continuous spray bottle is because rosemary water is fantastic for everyday use. I love to use rosemary oil for maybe once a week. I can sometimes put it in for a few hours and wash my hair, or every now and then I'll leave it overnight. But rosemary water you can use every single day and it still helps with hair growth. It may not be as potent as rosemary oil, but you can use it every day. I love it. So next we're gonna funnel our rosemary water into our spray bottle. I recommend finding an even bigger bowl, the biggest bowl you have. Put that one in the sink where we're gonna be funneling. Next, get yourself a funnel. We got ours from Amazon. Here's what our funnels look like. I like them because you can pop them in and pop them out. There we go. I'll make sure to link these below. Do not do this before your rosemary water has cooled. Well guys, that's it. It really is that simple. You boil some rosemary, don't boil it too hard, simmer it, let it cool, let it turn into a tea, and then after that, strain it, and then get it into a bottle with a funnel. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Bye guys, see you in my next video.